Chester A. Arthur here. You may not know me, and in a way that's kind of the point. You see, I was the President of the United States, long time ago, but I'm really one of those forgotten presidents. I mean, you don't ever hear anyone say, "Hey, that guy reminds me of Chester Arthur," or "I wish our new president could be more like Chester Arthur," or "What would Chester Arthur do?" Well, the thing is, being forgotten as I am, I want you to take my word for it, that there are some things that should not be forgotten. Take, for example, the Revelations by Russell Tice. He's a former employee with the National Security Agency. Now, Mr. Tice, he has some certain allegations, and they happen to be exactly in line, corroborating similar allegations that were made just last year by somebody who worked at AT&T, American Telephone and Telegraph Corporation. And that man said that he had personally worked in rooms with equipment that was siphoning private communications of all Americans going through hubs into gigantic National Security Agency databases. Russell Tice, the former National Security Agency employee, now says that yes, that was going on. He confirms that all private electronic communications of Americans were being spied upon by our federal government. It was being done in the name of anti-terrorism, but Russell Tice says that no, it wasn't terrorists who were targeted, it was Americans, in an attempt to intimidate people, to stop them from learning about the truth, stop them from talking to each other about the truth. You see, Russell Tice worked in the National Security Agency spying on journalists. Now, even back in my day, we had a little old thing that we called freedom of the press in the Bill of Rights. About a generation ago, you had a president, Richard Milhous Nixon, and sir, he was forced out of office because he broke into a single building and had some people search through that for him. Now, what's happened here with the National Security Agency spying electronic on your activities, your communications, telephone calls and emails and the like, is that the President of the United States has ordered the break-in of every single home and office in the United States of America. That doesn't just make this Watergate scandal of President Nixon look like small potatoes. It makes it look like a big puffed up tater tot, nothing more than that. It's as if Watergate was happening in every home, on every street, in every office building in America. Now you have to ask yourself, I have been forgotten, but are you willing to let this story be forgotten? You see, it came out the day after Barack Obama was inaugurated. So not a lot of people paid attention to it, naturally. The thing is, Barack Obama voted to give retroactive immunity for people and corporations that were involved in this spying. He voted to keep the spying going. He voted to support George W. Bush, and now that he's president, why, Barack Obama, he's not lifting a finger to stop this spying program. He's not lifting a finger to repeal the FISA Amendments Act. Are you going to let that sit? Are you just going to forget about it? While every single electronic communication you've got may be going into a National Security Agency database? Well, now, I've never used a computer. I lived before that time. My ways have been forgotten, just like me. But I can tell you, sir, I would not forget about it, and I would not let that lie. But, well, you can take that with a grain of salt. After all, I'm just Chester Arthur. Who remembers me?
Hey. You know, frogs don't spy on nobody. Except for flies. Just a thought. This is a regular time video. Thanks for watching.